So I often come across a lot of people in my regular daily life that find it difficult to distinguish the big differences between reusing and recycling. I guess when I think about that, it does make a lot of sense. Recycling is just reusing resources in a different form, right? Although that's true, it's extremely important to know what recycling looks like and why reusing is the better go-to. I've said it before, but in my opinion, recycling gets way too much hype. When you ask the average person to describe an example of sustainability or something they do to help the planet, the most often common response is, oh, I recycle. So just stay for this video. Thank you for joining me. I forgot to say hi, welcome. My name is Charlotte. And this is my channel, Our Future is Mars, and this is why I think we gotta really look at how we prioritize the 3 R's. In this video, mainly reusing and recycling. So I guess first we should just describe both processes. In recycling, used resources such as glass, metal, or plastic are sent to a facility to be turned into raw materials which can be used again. This has a positive impact on the environment because it saves energy and prevents new resources from being extracted from the planet. This is vital for a sustainable future. However, I feel like that's only the case if we're going to keep consuming single-use materials and disposables. On the other hand, if we just switch to fully reusable everything, oh my god, that's like my dream. The resources don't need any extra transformation process. They don't need to be shipped out of your house and then back, and we reduce even more pollution and waste. And that is pretty much my simple reason for why I think it's a more sustainable process. I also have mentioned before that waste is still produced very often from recycling, and that needs to be said. When we attempt to recycle plastic, for example, 91% of that plastic doesn't actually successfully get recycled. It just fails to work in the circular waste system. And as I started to mention earlier, we still need to rely on gas and fuel to help us with the recycling process. An item has to be shipped to your location, then shipped away when you're done with it and just have the container, and then get shipped somewhere else, become a new product, and then eventually it will return to you. But that was like not a circle, that was just all over the place. And along the way, the majority of that waste that you recycle does not ever come back to you. And you'd have to be buying products that were made from 100% recycled materials and resources. Recycling is still never that simple. What is simple is reusing. Just like with recycling, when you initially purchase the item, the resources get shipped to you. However, they're shipped to you to stay with you and to be used indefinitely, with no extra transformation needed to the material. So although yes, energy is conserved when we recycle, the best way if you really want to save energy is by just reusing. Buy an item once and don't worry about buying anything extra. The final point I want to make is about downcycling. And this is one of the things that makes recycling a much less sustainable process. Earlier, I mentioned that you can consume products that are made from 100% recyclable or recycled materials. Unfortunately, it's really hard to find items like this, and only a few items can be recycled without degrading in the process. This includes glass and aluminum, which make them good for the planet. However, to recycle those, you need more energy than items like paper or plastic, which degrade in the process. So you can never really win with recycling. Paper and plastic can be recycled a couple times at most before they are just going to end up in a landfill. Reusing, on the other hand, degrades products so slowly that they last a lifetime, if not more. You know, I still have reusable containers from generations ago. So if it isn't clear, you should always try reusing before recycling. That's why in Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, although yeah, definitely reduce first if you can, but once you've reduced to the max, reuse and then recycle. Even if that means reusing the same plastic water bottle 100 times before you recycle it, and you get the best of both worlds. So I hope this was a helpful video for all you guys. I will see you all next week. If you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing and just helping me out, and I can't wait for next week's video. Alright, I'll see y'all then. For now, peace.